So it starts, right? And there's this nurse named Anna. She's finishing her shift, and her doctor is all worked up about some patient who got bitten by someone. Anna finds out the guy is in the ICU, and she's totally confused. Like the dude is in intensive care just for a bite? Super weird. So she finishes work and starts driving home. The radio's trying to broadcast some important, scary news, but she just blows it off and puts on some music. Classic horror movie mistake, right? She gets home to her husband, and they're just chilling. The TV starts showing some crazy breaking news, but they totally ignore that too. You just know that's a bad idea. So the next morning, her husband wakes up and the bedroom door is just open. And get this, their neighbor's little girl is just standing there looking totally messed up. He goes over to help her and bam, the kid just launches herself at him and bites a huge chunk out of his neck. It's so gross. Anna shoves the girl out and her husband is bleeding everywhere. He basically dies right there. But then, he gets right back up. Only he's not him anymore. He's super strong, his eyes are all weird, and he just goes after Anna. She manages to lock herself in the bathroom, but he starts smashing the door down. She finally gets the window open and jumps out just as he's breaking in. She runs outside and screams for her other neighbor to help. But instead of helping, the dude points a gun at her. And then, out of nowhere, an ambulance just plows right into him. Total chaos. Anna looks around and her whole town is just on fire. People are running and screaming and attacking each other. It's not just her house, it's the whole city. Her zombie husband comes running out, so she jumps in a car and locks the doors. But he jumps on the hood and starts smashing the glass, not letting her go. She floors it, trying to get away, but she loses control and crashes into a tree, knocking herself out. Total disaster. She wakes up, and this cop named Kenneth has a gun pointed right at her. He's like, say something, because apparently the zombies can't talk. So she proves she's human, and he's like, okay, you're cool. They start walking, and then bam, they start getting shot at. It's these three other survivors, a guy named Michael, another dude named Andre, and his wife. They're like, whoa, sorry, we thought you were zombies. Kenneth wants to go to this army base because his brother is there. But the new group is like, bad idea, dude. We tried that, and most of our group got killed. We're going to the mall. So Anna and Kenneth are like, okay, the mall sounds way better. And they all team up and head out.
So they get to the mall, but it's all locked up. As they're trying to break in the back, a whole horde of zombies sees them and starts running right at them. It's a total panic, but Kenneth finally shoots the lock off the door and they all pile inside just in time. They start exploring and Michael hears a noise coming from a storeroom. He opens the door and there's the security guard zombie just eating someone. The zombie sees Michael and lunges at him. And then another one grabs Andre's wife from behind. It's total chaos. Kenneth gets hurt trying to save her. Michael manages to kill the zombie that attacked him, and Anam shoots the other one right through the head. They all scramble into an elevator and head upstairs. But when the doors open, there are 3 security guards pointing guns at them. They want them to go back downstairs, but they're like, no way, it's full of zombies. The guards finally agree to let them stay, but they take all their weapons and lock them up. Super sketchy. Anna patches up Kenneth's wound, and Andre notices his wife has a bite mark on her arm, but he doesn't tell anyone. They're watching TV and find out that shooting the zombies in the head is the only way to kill them. And get this, the military says that army base Kenneth wanted to go to is still safe. Later, the survivors on the roof write SOS in huge letters, hoping a helicopter will see them. They also see this one dude all alone in the building across the street. The next day, a delivery truck comes speeding towards the mall. There are more survivors inside. The main security guard, CJ, is a total jerk and doesn't want to help them, but the others lock him up and go to rescue the people in the truck. They manage to get all of them inside, but now there are even more zombies swarming the mall. So now they have a truck, and Kenneth wants to try for the army base again. But one of the new survivors is like, dude, it's gone. Everyone there is dead. Kenneth is crushed. He goes upstairs and tells the guy in the other building the bad news. No help is coming. Meanwhile, Anna is checking on the new people, and one of them is really sick. She's been bitten. The woman just dies right in front of them, but then she immediately gets back up as a zombie. Anna shoves an iron rod into her eye to kill her. Now they all get it. It's a virus, and it spreads by biting. And there's another guy who is bitten, so he's next. Michael goes to kill him before he can turn, and the guy just accepts his fate. Andre has been hiding his wife's bite mark, and now he's totally panicking. He just tells her it's getting better, but Kenneth knows the truth and is watching her dad like a hawk. The second he turns, Kenneth shoots him. So they all just try to live in the mall. They've got food, supplies, everything. But the number of zombies outside just keeps growing. One night, the power goes out. Kenneth, Michael, and CJ go to the basement to turn on the generator. It's super creepy, and they're hearing noises. It's just a dog. But then, a zombie lunges out and bites one of the other guards. More zombies show up, and they can't save him. They just eat him alive. They lock themselves behind a gate, and Michael just douses the zombies in gasoline and sets them on fire. So crazy! Then, Andre's wife goes into labor. He has her all tied down. She dies during childbirth, but then she reanimates as a zombie and gives birth to a zombie baby girl. It's so messed up.
Another survivor lady walks in and sees the zombie wife. She pulls her gun and Andre is like, "Don't you dare shoot my wife." But she does, so he shoots her. And as she's dying, she shoots him back. It's a total bloodbath.
So they all run over there when they hear the shots, and it's just a total bloodbath. Andre is dead, the lady is dead, but the baby is alive. Anna goes to pick her up, and get this, the baby is a zombie too. It was born infected. So Anna, she has to kill the baby. It's so messed up. After that, they're all like, okay, we can't stay here, we have to get out. Michael has a plan. He says there are 2 armored buses in the basement. And one of the selfish dudes is like, yeah, and then we'll go to the marina and take my boat. So that's the new plan. Buses to the boat, then sail away to some island. It's a crazy plan, but it's all they've got. So Kenneth goes and tells the guy in the building across the street the plan. They decide to send him food on the dog. They lower the dog down and the guy whistles for it. It gets in through a tiny door, but a bunch of zombies follow it in. They hear on the walkie-talkie that the guy got bitten. And then that little girl, Nicole, just starts one of the trucks and drives it right over to the other building to save the dog. What a mess. They see the guy across the street as a zombie now, so they come up with this new, even crazier plan to save Nicole by going through the sewers. They go down into the sewers and make their way across. They fight off a bunch of zombies and get into the gun shop where Nicole is hiding. Kenneth finds the owner, who's a zombie now, and has to shoot him. So sad. CJ comes up with a plan to get him out. He throws a gas tank outside, shoots it, and kaboom! Big explosion takes out a ton of zombies. They all run for the sewer, but one guy falls and breaks his leg. CJ tries to save him, but it's no use. The zombies get him. They get back to the mall, but the guy who was supposed to open the door for them is gone. They're trapped outside with a giant horde of zombies coming right for them. But then, Anna shows up and opens the door. They all pile into the basement and get on the buses. It's insane outside. Millions of zombies just swarm the buses. The survivors are shooting them and using chainsaws, but the zombies start to tip one of the buses over. CJ throws another propane tank and shoots it, clearing a path. But as they're driving, one guy with a chainsaw loses his balance on a turn and falls, killing himself and another lady. And their bus crashes. CJ and the other bus sees them crash and turns back. The selfish boat guy gets out of the crash bus without helping anyone, and a zombie immediately gets him. So now they all have to run from the crash bus to CJ's bus. Anna sees the selfish guy is now a zombie, but he has the boat key in his pocket. So she shoots him and grabs the key while everyone else covers her. She barely makes it, and Michael pulls her into the bus just as CJ shuts the door. They finally make it to the marina. They all run for the boat, but CJ gets trapped. He sacrifices himself to save them, fighting off all the zombies and then blowing himself and all of them up with another propane tank. So heroic. But then Michael tells him he can't go with them. He got bitten back at the mall. He helps them get the boat started and just stands on the dock watching them leave. Anna is totally devastated. She doesn't want to leave him. And as they sail away, Michael just raises a gun to his head and shoots himself. And that's how the movie ends. So sad.